of the year. What's the date today? Yeah, it's January the 8th. First stream of the year. So it could well be that some of you joining in today haven't done that much over the holidays. I did nothing, which was really nice. So we're going to take it a little bit easier today. It is the first one back, but we will do a full body workout, nice and easy, lots of breathing. Yeah, make sure you're nice and warm. It's absolutely freezing here in Berlin. So make sure the layers are on. And yeah, let's start, guys. All right, so do a few shoulder circles first, just to get some blood around the neck, the shoulders, and the upper body. All right, off we go, circling nice and big. Okay, let's do a few more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so back the other way, and off we go, circling the shoulders. Let's do 10 of these going forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's just turn the head gently over the shoulder and then into the middle. I'm going to go the other way, into the middle, and again over the shoulder, into the middle, and the other way, into the middle. Okay, let's just gently look down. Okay, then we're going to look forwards, and then easy look up to the ceiling, and then forwards, and one more, gently look down, and forwards, and then up to the ceiling, and then forwards. Okay, we're going to come around to sitting. Let's take the feet hip distance apart, straight back to start, and the hands just underneath the knees. We're going to start moving the lower back gently. So let's curve back, and then come forwards. Curve back, and then forwards. Curve back, and forwards. Curve back, and forwards. Okay, let's do 4 more. Curve back, and forwards. Curve back, and forwards. Okay, 2 more. Curve back, and forwards. And 1 more, curve back, and then forwards. Okay, so let's stay here. What we'll do is we'll put the soles of the feet together, let the knees fall gently open. All right, we're going to drop the head and we're going to roll down through the spine, nice and easy, vertebra for vertebra. When you get as far as you want to go, just stay there. We're going to take 2 deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, then we're going to roll all the way up slowly through the spine again, vertebra for vertebra, and then we're going to lie down on the mats. Yeah, so let's lie down. We're going to push both legs forwards, and we're going to bring the right leg up into the chest. Let's hold it here. We're going to take 4 deep breaths, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, let's do that on the other side. So we'll bring the left leg in, 4 more breaths, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, next up, let's wake up the hips a little bit. So we'll roll around onto the side. Legs are bent. And I'm going to take my hand on the hip and we're just going to lift the knee up and then back. And lift and back. And lift and back. And lift and back. And lift. Okay, let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. So I can feel that bit here around the outside of my hip, a bit down into the top of the leg. That feels good. We'll do it on the other side. Okay, so hand on the hip. We're going to keep the pelvis pretty still. So we're going to lift up 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, so we're going to come up to sitting again, and we're going to repeat the last few exercises. So we'll start with this one. We're just going to do it a little bit slower, get a little bit quicker. We'll get a little bit more warmed up. So off we go. We're going to rock back and then forwards. And again, rock and forwards. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's do 2 more, 9, and 10. Okay, then we put the soles of the feet together. We're going to take a roll forward. So let's drop the head, begin and roll down vertebra for vertebra. At the bottom, 2 deep breaths, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, rolling back up through the spine. We're going to lie down on the mat. We'll bring the knee into the chest. This time, just 2 breaths on each hip. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, let's swap legs over. Bring the left leg in. 2 more breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, nice. Then we went round onto the side. Let's take the hand onto the hip. The legs are a bit bent, and we're going to lift the knee 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. That's warming up the hip. We'll do it on the other side. Okay, slightly bent in the legs. Keep the pelvis still. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. All right, nice guys. So let's get the spine moving. We're going to come on to all fours, and we're going to do some cat stretches. So that means wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to start in a long flat back, and I'm just looking down towards the edge of my mat here. That's where I'm going to look when I come back again. Okay, so let's drop the head, curl the pelvis under, and lift the spine up. And then we're going to come through, long flat back, looking down at the mat. So curving up, and then coming back flat. Curving up, and coming back flat. 2 more times, curving up, and then flat. All right, last one, curving up, and then flat. Okay, so from here, we're going to put the toes together, take the knees a little bit wider, and we're going to sit all the way back onto the heels, reach the arms forwards, and put the head on the floor. 2 breaths here. We'll take an inhale, and exhale, inhaling, and exhaling. Okay, we're going to roll all the way up again, nice and gently, vertebra for vertebra. Let's go back out onto all fours, and we're going to do some more cat stretches a little bit quicker this time. 4 more. Off we go. Exhale up, inhale back, exhale up, Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. One more. Exhale up. Inhale back. Okay, again, toes together, knees apart. Sit all the way back onto the heels. Reach the arms forwards, head on the floor. 2 breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Okay, we're going to roll back up through the spine again, nice and gently, vertebra for vertebra. Okay, let's come back to sitting, guys, and we're going to get the back moving a little bit with some spine twists. So link the fingers together, roll the shoulders back and down, and then we're ready. So we're going to rotate round, then turn the head over the shoulder. We're going to look back to the hands, and then into the middle. Other way, rotating round. Turn the head over the shoulder, look back to the hands, into the middle. Rotate round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. Last one, rotate round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. Okay, so from here we're going to push the hands forwards. Let's get the shoulders up to the ears, and we're going to take a nice big inhale on the exhale, a stretch over to the side, and then inhaling back, and a stretch the other way, inhaling back. Let's do 2 more. Over you go, inhaling back, and last one, inhaling back. All right, guys, so I'm feeling a little bit more warmed up now. Let's go into a little bit more quicker movement. We're going to do half roll backs. Yeah, it's similar to what we just did. Okay, but this time we curved all the way over. Let's do 8. We'll take an inhale and exhale, rock back. Inhale, rock forwards. Exhale, back. Inhale, forwards. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Okay, we're going to roll all the way down to the mat here. So off we go. 10 seconds to roll down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, guys, so take the arms up to the ceiling. We're going to bring the feet a little bit closer. We're going to do some slow hip rolls. I'll talk you through it. So we're going to curve the pelvis under and roll vertebra for vertebra up. Then we're going to stretch the arms over the head. Roll back down here through the spine. And then bring the arms to the ceiling. So curve the pelvis under, up. Arms over the head. Roll back through the spine. Then arms to the ceiling. 2 more times. Curve the pelvis under, rolling up. Arms over the head. Roll back down through the spine. Arms to the ceiling. Last one. Curve the pelvis under, rolling up. Arms over the head. Roll back down through the spine. Arms to the ceiling. Okay, nice. Let's link the fingers together here. We're going to put them behind the head. We're going to lift the head up. We'll do this 8 times. And when you lift up, you're going to look straight down at your belly. Okay, so off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, good. Take a little break. We're going to put the hands onto the rib cage. We're going to take 2 deep breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. from the ribs, we're going to put the hands onto the hips and we're going to stretch the right leg forwards. The foot is flexed. We're going to lift the right leg 8 times on the right, 8 times on the left. Off we go. Let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's do that on the other side, and on the other side, I'll cue the breathing. We're going to take an inhale to prepare, exhale, lift, inhale back, 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 2 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, 1 more, exhale, lift, inhale back. All right, from here we're going to bring both legs into the chest. Okay, so hug them in nice and tight, and you're going to pull your belly through into the lower back. That will help engage the core. Let's stretch the arms forwards about hip height. Lift the head up and look straight down at the belly. Okay, this time we're going to gently take the toes forwards and then bring the knees back to the chest. Gently take the toes forwards, knees to chest. Toes forwards, knees to chest. Toes forwards, knees to chest. 2 more, guys. Toes forwards, nearly there. Knees to chest. 1 more. Toes forwards, knees to chest. Well done. Let's bring the knees in, pop the head down. We'll stay here for 2 breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. All right, so let's put the feet back down and we're going to repeat all those ab exercises 1 more time. So that's starting with the hands behind the head. So that's lifting up 8 times. This second set, I'm going to cue all the breathing. So let's take an inhale and exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 4 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 2 more, exhale, lift, inhale back. Last one, exhale, lift, inhale back. Okay, slide the hands down onto the hips, stretch the right leg forwards, foot flexed. We're going to take an inhale and exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 4 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. Last one, exhale, lift, inhale back. Okay, swap legs over, stretch the left foot forwards, foot flexed. We'll take an inhale and exhale, lift, inhale back, 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 exhale, lift, inhale back. Okay, then we're going to bring both legs into the chest, hug them in, pull the belly through into your lower back, reach the arms forwards, hip height, lift the head up, look straight down at the belly. We're going to take the toes forwards, knees to chest, toes forwards, knees to chest, toes forwards, knees to chest, toes forwards, knees to chest. 4 more, toes forwards, knees to chest, toes forwards, knees to chest. 2 more, toes forwards, knees to chest. Last one, toes forwards, knees to chest. Okay, relax the head all the way back down and we'll take 2 more deep breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, Inhaling, exhaling. All right, guys, very nice. That's woken up the abs and the core there. Let's go on to the side. We're going to do a little bit more for the legs. We're going to do the pushes out to the side, some circles, and then some quick ones for the hips. So follow me, hand on the floor. We're going to lift the top leg, the bottom leg's bent there. I'm going to flex my foot and I've got my knee facing forwards. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to stop with the legs straight on 10. So here, 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then we're going to bring the knees up and the feet forwards a little bit. Got 90 degree at my hip and at my knee, and we're going to lift up and down 20 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, it's burning. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow, I could really feel that. I'm sure you could too. So I was feeling it all the way around here. Remember, that's the good stuff, guys. That's the capillaries getting nice and wide and letting more blood and nutrients and oxygen get to the muscles and also get very close into the joints as well. So it's a really good feeling, although it's a little bit overwhelming and uncomfortable. All right, so on the other side, we're going to lift the top leg, foot flex, knee forwards, and let's push 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and then stop on 10. Circles next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's pump the outside of the hip. That means bringing the knees up, feet forwards, and 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and relax the leg all the way down. Okay, nice, guys. So after all that hip and leg work, let's just do a tiny bit to mobilize the hips. Let's come up to sitting. Okay, I've got my hands behind and I'm going to bring the heels of my feet up fairly close, but they're quite wide there. And then I'm just going to let both knees drop over to one side as far as they'll go. Yeah, holding it here for a few seconds. Into the middle. Okay, let's drop over the other side. And then into the middle. Okay, one more time each way. So just dropping over gently. Into the middle. And last one, dropping over gently. And then into the middle. Okay, nice. We're going to do a little bit more for the back now. Let's do that on all fours, yeah? What we'll do is we'll get onto all fours. We'll have a straight spine and we're going to reach the opposite arm and leg off the floor, always swapping. Make sure with the arm that you're going to lift it high enough so you feel the muscles around the shoulder blade working. So if you're just going to take it to here, you're not really going to feel much happening in the back. If you take it to here, then straight away, you're going to feel all the muscles here, around the shoulder blade, underneath, over the top. nicely working. So let's do that next, guys, and we're going to do 10 of these. So I'm going to cue the breathing. We'll take an inhale to prepare, and on the exhale we're going to stretch the opposite arm and leg, inhaling back, then swap, exhale, stretch, inhale back, exhale, stretch, inhale back, exhale, stretch, inhale back, exhale, stretch, inhale, 5 more, exhale, stretch, inhale back, exhale, stretch, inhale back, exhale, stretch, inhale back, 2 more, exhale, stretch, inhale back, 1 more, exhale, stretch and stop. We're going to stay here for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do that on the other side. So a 10-second balance. Reach the arm and leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come all the way back. Just sit back on the heels a second. Give the hands a little bit of a shake. And then we're going to do some pushes back to bent legs. Yeah, this might be familiar for some of you if you've done downward dogs. We're doing bent legged downward dogs. So let's do 4 of these. We're going to push back to a bent legged downward dog. We're going to put the knees back down again. So that means starting with wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and we'll have the toes tucked underneath. Then we're ready to go. So we're going to push back and then pop the knees down. So let's do 4 more. Pushing back, keeping the knees bent, and then knees back down. Push back, knees down. Push back, knees down. Let's do 1 more, and push back, and knees down. Okay, just come back to sitting. Take the weight off the hands, give them a little bit of a shake. Okay, good. Then we're going to come around to sitting this way, and let's do some rolling like a ball. Yeah, so we're going to take feet together, knees together. The hands are just underneath the knee. Curve your spine, curve the pelvis under slightly there, and we're going to lift the legs up. So you're going to roll back just onto the top of the shoulder blades, and if you can, roll back to this position, keeping the balance. So off we go. We're going to tilt the pelvis under, roll back, and then exhale up. Tilt the pelvis under, roll back, exhale up. Tilt the pelvis under, roll back, exhale up. Tilt the pelvis under, roll back, exhale up. Let's do 2 more. Tilt the pelvis under, roll back, exhale up. 1 more. Tilt the pelvis under, roll back, exhale up. All right, guys, so like we did at the beginning, put the soles of the feet together. We're going to take a roll forwards, drop the head, roll down through the spine. Okay, when you get to the bottom, let's take 2 breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, and then we'll roll all the way gently up. Okay, guys, we're going to go onto the mat now, and at this point in the stream, it's going to get fairly Pilates. We're going to do the 100. That's a classic Pilates exercise. It's done in all the contemporary techniques as well. It's a really good one, but there's a lot going on. There's arms moving, there's legs staying very still, hopefully. I'm going to be cueing the breathing. I'm going to be cueing pretty much all of it from getting into imprint. And as I often say on the stream, if you're not sure what imprint is, and it is a weird one, it's a hard one to understand in the beginning, then there is a tutorial on this channel called What the Hell is Imprint? And that breaks it down pretty nicely step by step. So if you've not done this before, you can just have a little quick look, or you can join in and see how it goes. So we're going to do the 100, guys. Remember, if you want to do it in tabletop legs, you can. I'm going to do it extended today. Let's go. We're taking inhale and exhaling into imprint. Inhaling one leg, exhaling the other, inhaling and exhaling up, and inhale 2, 4, 5, and exhale, 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 and inhale 2, 4, 5, halfway, and inhale 2, 4, 5, and exhale, 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 inhale 2, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, just bring the knees gently into the chest, pop the head down. I'm going to take 2 deep breaths here. Well done. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, let's pump the hamstrings a little bit. We'll just do some shoulder bridges. So nice and easy. What we're going to do is we're going to lift up and down 10 times. The 10th one, you're going to stay up and we're going to stay for 10 seconds and we're going to come back down. We'll relax very quickly and then we're going to do 2 more sets after that. Now, I know on my body, about halfway through the second set, it's going to start to really, really burn here. I'm really going to feel it. Remember, again, that's the good stuff, so don't worry about that. Also, you might find that it cramps and you just have to stop a minute and relax. That's also fine. If the leg is cramping, it's not because you've done something wrong, but you're just really using the muscle. It's not quite ready. Just come back down, relax a second, and when it feels relaxed, start again. Okay, we're going to do 3 sets. So that's 10 shoulder bridges and then 10 seconds holding on the last one. So let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then stop up on 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back down. We'll relax for a couple of seconds. Second set, off we go, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, stop on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, down you come. Again, we're going to relax a second here. Okay, last set. Off we go and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stop up on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Okay, so let's just shake the knees in and out. We're just going to relax the muscle that we've pumped and worked there around the back of the leg. Let's do it for another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. So we're going to take this down to an exercise called full roll up. So that means pushing both legs forwards. My feet are flexed, the legs are slightly apart here. We'll take the arms up to the ceiling and then we're going to take them gently back and over the head, not too far. This is where we start, this is where we finish. Okay, let's go. We're going to bring the arms to the ceiling and then we're going to curve up and reach them forwards. Okay, start to roll back. And then we're going to roll all the way down to the floor with the arms over the head. Then arms to the ceiling. Then lifting up and reaching forwards. Start to move back. And then roll gently to the mat. 2 more times. Arms to the ceiling. And then lifting up and reaching the arms forwards. Start to move back. And then roll down, take the arms over the head again. Okay, last one, arms to the ceiling. And then lift the head and reach the arms forwards. Start to move back and then roll all the way gently down. All right, lovely guys. From here in a nice big stretched out shape, all you need to do is just roll onto the side. And we're going to go into 4 exercises now, all lying on the side. This is side leg lift series. And if you want, you can keep the hand on the floor for all of them. I'm going to do the first 2 sections though with the arm along the leg, because that's going to be working my stability, my balance. Yeah, off we go. So let's lift and then down. And I'm going to point and then flex. So we're going to do 8. Point and flex. Point and flex. 4 more. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Okay, so we're going to point the foot, lift it up. We're going to do 8 little circles each way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to put the hand on the floor now. So let's lift the top leg, squeeze up the bottom leg, then they come down together. Top leg, bottom leg, down. 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 2 more. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Last one. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Okay, so the last section, we're going to lift both legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. All right, lovely guys. Let's do that on the other side. I like this exercise. I pretty much put it in every class. If you do the first 2 sections with the arm along the leg, then that kind of helps with your stability, which is a really important part of Pilates. And it's working lots of muscles around the leg and the hip and also into the core. So let's do it on the other side. Off we go. We're going to point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 2 more. Point, flex, point, flex. Okay, so it's 8 circles next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm going to put my hand on the floor. I'm going to lift the top leg, then the bottom leg down together. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Top leg, bottom leg, down. 4 more. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Top leg, bottom leg, down. 2 more. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Last bit, we're going to lift both legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. All right, lovely guys. Let's roll onto the back again. Okay, we do a great exercise for flossing your sciatic nerve, or just helping to free up the sciatic nerve that runs from the lower back and all the way down the leg. So let's bring the right leg into the chest. I'm going to link the fingers together behind the leg there. Flex the foot. Push the foot up as far as you can until you're at maximum tension in your hamstring. Then take 1% off. Holding it there, we're then going to point the foot, flex the foot 8 times. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 4 more. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Okay, so relax that leg down and we'll do it on the left. So let's bring the leg into the chest, link the fingers together onto the hamstring, flex the foot. Push up until you've reached maximum tension on the left. Take a little bit off and then point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Two more. Point, flex, point, and flex. All right, relax that leg down. And now that we're nice and warm, we're going to do some back exercises. All right, so for that, let's lie down on the stomach. We're going to put the forehead on the hands. And I'm not going to have my legs together. I'm going to take them slightly apart here, but they're switched on. They're nice and strong. And what we'll do is lift the head and the hands a few centimeters up off the floor. Then we're going to come back down again, and we're going to do this 8 times. So let's go. We're going to lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that was putting the spine into extension, and it's always nice when you've done a back exercise like that to then come up onto all fours, and we'll take it into flexion. So let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to go back down to the floor again. The legs are going to be in the same position, but this time we're going to take the arms behind us, and I've got the palm of the hand on the floor. This time we're going to lift the head and the hands a few centimeters up off the floor. Again, 8 times. Let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. All right, up onto all fours again. We're going to push up into flexion, pushing up into a cat stretch. We'll hold it here for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to do those 2 exercises again, guys. This time I will cue the breathing. Keep them long, keep them low. Remember the first one, lifting the head and hands 8 times. Let's take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. 4 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Last one. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Okay, we're going to go up into a cat stretch. Drop the head, curl the pelvis under. We'll stay here for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, then we're going to go back onto the mat again. Second exercise is with the hands behind, palm of the hand on the floor. Off we go 8 times. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. 4 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. 1 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. All right, guys. Up we go. One last cat stretch. Drop the head, curl the pelvis under. And we're going to stay here for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so coming through, we're going to come around to sitting again cross-legged, and quite near the beginning of this stream we did some spine twists. We're going to do exactly the same thing now, but hopefully you'll feel you've got a little bit more mobility in the neck and the middle back. So let's give it a go. We're going to link the things together, roll the shoulders back and down, and let's do some spine twists. We're going to rotate round, turn the head over the shoulder, look back to the hands, into the middle, Other way, rotate round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. Let's do 2 more, guys. Rotate round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. Last one, rotate round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle, and let's relax. All right, so guys, let's do a little bit more for the abs and the core. Yeah, it is a Pilates class after all. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into imprint, but I'll cue it in a nice easy way, guys, and then we're going to do some single leg stretches. So once we've got everything strong here and the head and the legs and everything out, we're just going to stretch one leg forwards and bring it back, and then the other, and so on. It's not too hard to follow. So let's bring both legs into the chest. We're going to hug them in. Pull the belly through into your lower back. Lift the head up. Look down at the belly. Stretch the arms round about hip height forwards. So I'm going to cue the breathing. We're going to take an inhale. Exhale, stretch the right leg forwards. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, left leg. Inhale, back. Exhale, right. Inhale, back. Exhale, left. Inhale, back. Bit quicker. Exhale, right. Inhale, back. Exhale, left. Inhale, back. Exhale, right. Inhale, back. Exhale, left. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale, right. Inhale, back. Exhale, left. Inhale, back, and relax back onto the mat, guys. Okay, good. Just hug the knees in here. Okay. That was quite hard. I felt that quite hard today. If you find that it's getting a little bit grippy and a little bit uncomfortable on the back of the neck, that is not ideal, guys. It's fine if you feel it in the front of the neck. That's okay. It's uncomfortable, but okay. Not ideal to feel it in the back of the neck. If you're feeling it in the back of the neck, you've got a couple of options. Either put the head back down and just try to carry on the exercise with the head on the floor. Or if you're up there and you want to stay up there, you can just pop one hand gently behind the head just for a little bit of support. So let's do that one more time, guys. Exactly the same thing. We'll do some slow, some a little bit quicker, and then maybe some even quicker still. So let's bring the knees into the chest. We're going to hug them in. Pull the belly through to the lower back. Lift the head up and look down at the belly. Stretch the arms forwards, hip height. Okay, so we're going to take an inhale. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, back. Exhale, left. Inhale, back. Exhale, right. Inhale, back. Exhale, left. Okay, bit quicker. And exhale, right. Inhale, back. Exhale, left. Inhale, back. Exhale, right. Inhale, back. Exhale, left. And quicker still. And right, left. Right, left. And good. 2 more, right and left. Brilliant, guys. Come all the way back in. Relax the head down, knees into the chest. Oh, let's take 2 deep breaths here. Well done. We'll take an inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. Okay, so those of you that have done this stream before and other classes of mine know very well, I like to put in some planks, yeah? So let's do some planks now. I've got my clock here. Let's do today 4 sets of, I'll be forgiving, 4 sets of 15-second planks, yeah? So in total, you're going to clock up, what's that? 60 seconds, that's a minute in total, 15-second planks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first plank on my hands, the second one on my elbows, third on the hands, fourth on the elbows. But if you've got a preferred plank position, you can just stick to that the whole time. Also, if you're not really feeling like up to doing a full plank today, you can totally do all or some of them on the knees. That's no problem. So I've got my clock here, so I'm going to make sure it really is 15 seconds, guys. So I'll talk you through setting up the first one. So I'm going to do it on the hands. I'm going to spread my fingers out nice and wide. And I'm going to put my shoulders over my wrists. My arms are fully extended. I'm going to take one leg behind, really lock out that leg. I'm going to squeeze the second leg in. So 15 seconds here. That's 5, 10, and 15. Okay, so I'm going to come back down, give the hands a little bit of a shake. So next plank I'm going to do is on the elbows. On the elbows, it's more comfy for the wrists, obviously. You're not putting any pressure on the wrists, but it is going to be a bit more hard work for all the muscles in the torso, the glutes and the quads. So second one I'm going to do on the elbows. And I'm going to link my fingers together here, but I'm still going to make sure my shoulders are over my elbows here, taking one leg behind, locking out that leg. I'm going to squeeze the second leg in, and 15 seconds here. That's 5, 10, and that's 15. All right, so coming back down. Okay, 2 more sets to go. And if you want to do the last 2 sets back to back without coming back down, you totally can. I'm not. I'm going to take a break. All right, so set number 3, I'm back up on my hands, taking one leg behind, locking out the leg, squeezing the legs together, and 15 seconds here. 5, 10, 15. Okay. Quick shake of the hands. And then the last set, I'm going to do that on the elbows. So down onto the elbows, taking one leg behind, squeezing the second leg in. 5, 10, and 15. All right, lovely guys. Let's relax. Okay, so for the rest of this stream, guys, we're going to do a little bit of stretching. Let's start off with some neck stretches. This is good to do if you've been working out. We've been going on this stream now for about, 55 minutes, a little bit less. So body is in a nice state to stretch. Anything less than 20-25 minutes of working out, it's not a good idea really to do big stretches or neck stretches. So just be aware of that. Okay, let's start. We're going to take a hand across the lower back, and we're going to take the other arm up and over the top with the finger just gently by the ear. Very easy. You're just going to tilt the head to the side. You're not going to pull it. You're just going to relax the hand and take the head over to the side. You're going to stay here for a little bit, and you should be feeling some stretching down the side of the neck. You might even feel it further down into the shoulder, depending on how tight it is. Then we're going to turn the head into the arm, and the hand's going to slide round and down to where your head meets your neck. And I'm just going to drop my chin forwards. Again, I'm not pulling with my hand, absolutely not. Just letting the weight of my hand take the head over. And we're going to stay here, and this one you should feel slightly further around the side, the back of the neck, and if you're very tight you might feel it all the way down to the shoulder blade. All right guys, let's come nice and slowly all the way up out of that, and then we'll do it on the other side. So we're going to take the hand across the lower back and the other arm all the way up over the top, fingers gently by the ear. And we're going to go over to the side. And in this position here, I like to try to relax my jaw as much as possible. So I open my mouth a little bit, look like a zombie. Okay, then we're going to turn the head into the arm, slide the hand round and down to where the head meets the neck, and then just drop the chin. And we're going to stay here for a bit too. Okay, let's come slowly and gently all the way up. All right, so next up, we're going to do a side stretch over. Yeah, let's push both feet forwards. I'm going to pick my right foot up first, and I'm going to put it to the inside of my left leg. My left arm's going to end up here, and I'm going to stretch my right arm up to the ceiling. Okay, so let's reach up first. before you stretch sideways and over. And I'm looking up to the ceiling here. Okay, we're going to hold it here for 4 deep breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, so gently, slowly coming all the way up out of that. And we'll do that on the other side. Okay, so pick the left foot up, put it to the inside of the right. We're going to stretch the left arm up to the ceiling. We'll take an inhale to reach up. And then we're going to stretch sideways and over, looking gently up to the ceiling as you go. 4 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, then we'll come nice and easy all the way up. All right, so let's push both feet forwards now. You see I've got a massive hole in my sock. 2 pairs of socks on. All right, we're going to take one leg over the top here. And I've totally crossed it over as much as possible. I have got both feet flexed. Hug the knee here. Drop the head down. We're going to roll on down. And if you want to increase the stretch on this one, you can just walk the hands along the leg as far as you want. You might even find you can get it onto the foot, but you don't have to. All right, let's stay here for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's walk the hands all the way back, roll on up. Okay, we'll do that on the other side. All right, so over crossing as much as you can. Yeah, both feet are flexed. We're going to drop the head, roll on down. And you don't have to walk the arms forward. You don't have to take it any further. But if you want to increase the stretch, then take the hands along the leg or onto the foot. And we'll hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's walk the hands all the way gently back again, rolling up through the spine. And then just to finish, we're going to put the soles of the feet together and one last roll forwards. All right, so let's take an inhale. On the exhale, you're going to drop the chin. We're going to roll down through the neck, upper back, middle back, all the way down. When we get to the bottom, this time we're going to take 4 deep breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, picking up the belly, we're going to roll up gently through the spine, all the way back, vertebra for vertebra, leaving the head to the end. All right, guys, brilliant. Thanks for joining in on this first stream of the year. Remember, you can message me in for the stream next week. If there's any aches and pains you've got, any exercise you want to look at, just message me and let me know. All right, thanks for joining. See you next time. Bye.